How about now? Damn. Ah. Anyway, I unplugged and plugged in my microphone earlier because I had this issue where I recently my computer has been whenever I start up the computer, I'm unable to use the Windows key. There I go. But unable to use the Windows key, but if I restart my computer, the Windows key works for some reason. And I found the same. I also was unable to use like tabs and browser tabs. Like I've been unable to click and drag browser tabs around and move them around. No idea why. I found out it's because of my microphone. And if I boot the computer with my microphone plugged in, is it checking? I don't know. Oh yeah, it doesn't look great, huh? There we go. It's might be on and off. But hi Marigold. I did say hi to everyone. Oh, but when I was muted, I said hello to Hakoon and Mage and Null and Raven. Computers love to have that issue, yeah. But for some reason, unplugging my microphone before booting the computer fixed it. Don't know why that is. Anyway, let me go over here to show you. We'll take a look at the manual for this game. Let's see here. And then we can take a look at these drawings that are in these pages. Good stuff. Excerpt from the Book of Hands. This will be in the intro, this text, so I don't really need to read this here. Here's Alara at the Sanctuary of the Orb of Storms. April 94. I don't know if the person's name is April or if this was drawn in April, I assume. Ham. Rain and Riff. Riff is our main character, Fox, and Rain is his girlfriend, Fox, who is captured and you must save her. Humans. Do you really believe those old stories? And then the installation instructions, it starts with the Book of Discs. In the Hall of the Elk King. The Book of Mice. Much to the consternation of the elephant tribe, a mouse is necessary to play an errand the earth. That's a little joke. The Guards of the Boar King. And, you know, talk to, look at, use. It's that kind of point and click game. Assist in his office. At his computer. The prince and his harem of beautiful dog women. The Wildcat tribe. The camp of the Dark Claw wolves. Also, in this, the in-universe name for the furries is Morphs. They're the Morphs. The Ferret Village. Winners don't do catnip. So there's that. Quick look at that. Don't know how much I will need to reference that while playing, but it's there if I need it. Okay. Now, let me open up the game here. Time to quest. All right, that's that.
We see the sky, we see the land,
That
we
guy's a
see
little
the
up.
water, and we wonder, are we the only ones?
There it is.
Long before we came to exist, the humans ruled the earth. They made marvelous things and moved whole mountains.
There's humans.
They knew the secret of flight, the secret of happiness, and other secrets beyond our imagining. Thinking minds, feeling hearts.
This line
speaking mouths,
doesn't work correctly,
reaching
and it plays
hands.
twice.
Thinking minds,
There's
feeling hearts, speaking mouths, and reaching hands. We are their children. They taught us how to use our hands and how to speak. They showed us the joy of using our minds. They loved us, and when we were ready, they surely would have given us the secret of happiness. And now we see the sky, the land, and the water that we are heirs to, and we wonder, why did they leave? Do they live still in the stars, in the ocean depths, in the wind? We wonder, was their fate good or evil? And will we also share the same fate one day?
my VTuber is frozen. I'm trying to get her unfrozen. Nope, I'm still frozen. Hold on a sec. I'll be back. The final round of the grand tournament is here.
I won! I won! I knew I could defeat you!
What? Why, how did you...
While your pawn was still searching in the Cave of Tears, my paladin made it through the forest to home base! You were taken totally by surprise!
How could I have allowed myself to be defeated by such a simple trick?
Amateur,
You
man.
weren't defeated by a trick! You were defeated by your own cockiness! You were already polishing the victory medallion instead of concentrating on the puzzle!
That's not true. I was...
Hear ye! Hear ye! It is time for the awarding of the prizes. The silver medallion for second
polite
place
clapping.
is awarded to Riff of the Fox Tribe.
Yeah, okay.
And the first prize of the gold medallion goes to Scory of the Rat Tribe. Congratulations to both of our winners. Now, everyone, enjoy the fair.
Enjoy the fair. With an E.
Oh, Riff,
The fox sounds a little Billy
You
West.
won. you got the silver medallion for second place.
It's not first place. I should have won first place. I was too busy thinking about the prize instead of the puzzle. I should have...
Attention, everyone. By authority of the Forest King, I hereby declare this fair officially closed.
What is the meaning of this?
The Orb of Storms has been stolen from its resting place.
Orb of Storms.
No
This
way.
is most distressing.
Until the orb has been returned, everyone is confined to their homes while a full investigation is conducted.
Confined? Boars cannot be confined. We go where we want. We do what we want.
Including perhaps stealing the Orb of Storms?
Boars do not steal. Why would we steal it?
The orb predicts storms. Storms bring rain. Rain
Yeah,
brings mud.
these sprites are fun.
And who likes mud better than anything? Boars.
Bah! If we had wanted the orb, we would have just walked in boldly and taken it. No, Elk, we are not thieves. We do not sneak around and steal like the fox.
Hey!
Quiet. Or is there something you'd like to tell us?
Just that foxes don't always steal. Some of us have never stolen anything.
Confess, Fox. Tell us where you were last evening just before sundown.
I camped in the woods overnight on my way here.
And I suppose someone saw you and can confirm this?
I can. I was with him the whole time.
Ha! First one fox lies, then the other fox does, by saying the first one was telling the truth. We boars want the orb returned. As much as I hate to admit, there is truth in what the elk captain has said. Without the orb, we will not know when the rains will come. We will not know when to prepare the mud baths. All this makes the boars very mad. We want answers now. And morphs without answers will get hurt.
Morphs.
Are you threatening us?
Boars will hurt. Boars will hurt all. Boars want the orb back now!
Very well, Captain. I'll deal with this. Under the authority granted
Whoa,
me
look at
by
his
the
scared.
Forest King,
Look at Riff's
I
scared
arrest
sprite.
you both for the theft of...
But you can't do that. We haven't stolen anything.
I'm afraid I'll have to hold the two of you in custody until this puzzle is solved.
Puzzle? You say this is a puzzle? Then I'm the last person you want to arrest.
What do you mean?
See this medallion? This is for second place in the puzzle-solving contest. If anyone can find the Orb of Storms and bring it back to you, it's me.
Well then, Fox. I suppose it is up to you after all.
Very well. You have until the next new moon to find the orb.
Okay, see you then. Come on, Reen.
However, just to make sure that you return, I will send one of my warriors along with you. Lieutenant Iya, please step forward. Lieutenant Iya, you will accompany them on their quest. Aid them wherever and whenever you can. But if they try to escape or refuse to return, your orders are to use whatever force is necessary to return them to us to stand trial. Is that perfectly clear, Lieutenant?
Yes, my captain.
Wait! Boars do not trust foxes. Boars do not trust elk. Both are weak fools. I will send along a true warrior, one who will get the job done. Ark! Ark, go with them. Find this orb. If they are lying, kill them. If they try to escape, kill them. If you suspect treachery, kill them. If they do not find the orb, kill them.
What about if we snore too loudly?
Riff!
Maybe I won't wait. Maybe I'll kill them now.
Enough. Now go. Remember, you have only until the next new moon
The
to complete
orb.
your quest.
Wait. I do not trust you most of all, young fox. So, to make sure you come back, we will keep your little friend.
Ow! Riff!
Reen!
Remember, if you return by the next new moon, your friend will be released unharmed.
Not
If
my
you
beautiful
don't
fox
return by
girlfriend.
then, why, I'll just have me a new pelt for my wall. Now go!
Reen! Reen!
I suggest you concentrate on completing your task. Remember, You have only until...
The next new moon. You don't have to remind me.
Everyone's just
I'll
like,
be here.
yeah,
and I'll
you
have
know,
the orb with me.
they're gonna
I
kidnap
hope
her.
that
That's
you
just
do.
gonna, that's fine.
Lieutenant Ia, you're in charge. Carry on and Godspeed.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Well, my new friends, our quest lies ahead. Let us not keep it waiting.
Okay. Now we may point and click around. And let's see, what can we do?
I have my orders to help you. Lead on as you wish, but I'll be watching everything you do.
Mm-hmm. Talk to this guy.
I'm here to assist you, not intimidate you. I'll do as you wish.
Can I look at the game table?
This is the scene of my humiliating defeat. Just an ordinary bale of hay.
Mm-hmm. I can't talk to the crowd. Nothing to say. They're just gonna sit there. The show's over. Alright, well, now can I can walk out to either side of the screen. What is this in my possession here? Can I look at it? Look at silver, second prize medallion.
Next time, this will be gold.
Okay, that's all I have to say about that. Okay, so let's walk to outside. Oh, okay. Oh. Now it's like a top isometric kind of view. Very, very zoomed in here. Very close in camera. Or walking around. Oh, yes. Fence over here. Probably I can just walk around. This is the fairgrounds, the fine Renaissance fairgrounds. Drink, look at that. Look at. Sign. No. Talk to them. Whoa.
Good day to you, sir.
Forced to pack up and move out before my wares are sold. This is not a good day, sir.
Who might have stolen the orb?
Can you think of anyone who would want to steal the Orb of Storms?
The orb is very valuable to many races. It could have been anyone here. It could have been no one here.
Yeah. What do you know about the orb?
What do you know of these orbs?
I only know that they came from the time before, when man walked the earth. I do not know how they were made, nor how they came to contain their powers.
Why would someone steal
Why
the orb?
would anyone steal the orb?
The orb has great value. It could be used by many races.
How would you use it?
I am a merchant. If I had such an orb, I would sell it to the highest bidder. Then I could retire and live the rest of my days in luxury.
Can you offer me any advice for my quest?
Can you offer me any advice for my quest?
Trust no one, not even your traveling companions. Sleep lightly. Watch your back at all times, and should you obtain the orb's return, get rid of it as quickly as you can, or it will become a curse upon your life.
Goodbye.
Thank you for your time and trouble, good sir. You have been most helpful.
You've got your sausage and beer meal from the Ren Fair mage. Yeah, and I wonder, is this orb like a TV or something? If it's a human artifact. It's a TV with the weather channel or something. I'm just kind of... Where am I? Can I get through here? Hello. Wait, go over here. Talk to
Pardon
them.
me, my friend. I'm conducting an investigation. Would you mind answering a few questions for me?
You want to ask me questions?
Wow, his sprite
I'm not
in
very
the bottom
good
right.
at answering questions, but I'll try.
Where
were
night?
you last night?
I know this one, and don't tell me. Let me think.
Mr. Bear.
Wait a minute. Let's see. Last night, today I'm here. Oh yeah, last night I was here too. I was getting my wares ready to sell.
Yeah. Okay. Who might
Who
have
do you
stolen the
think
orb?
might have stolen the Orb of Storms?
That's a hard one. Who stole the orb? Let's see. I think it was the thief.
The thief?
That's right. If you find the thief, you'll have the person who stole the orb.
Okay.
What's that?
What's what?
I believe I heard someone calling me.
I don't hear.
Thank you so much for your time and trouble, Mr. Bear.
And don't take any wooden nickels.
Next. Walking around. Very close in. Okay. I think this is where I came from. This path, right? And there's the drink sign. I think that's the same rat I spoke to before. What is this? Ah.
Excuse me.
Ah, you wish to have your fortune told. What is your name?
My name is Riff, and I come here seeking information.
Information is my business.
Not information about myself, but rather about the Orb of Storms.
Ah, so you are the one sent to seek the orb. Bid your friends wait elsewhere, and I will supply the information you seek.
Now then, about the Orb of Storms.
Patience, my handsome friend. First, let me see your palm. Interesting. You may now ask your questions.
Welcome. I forgot to play the Furcadia welcome. I was going to play that at the beginning of the stream. Welcome. That was terrible. Who might have stolen the orb?
Perhaps you could look into your crystal and tell me who did this deed.
He has to get up to
Very
ask his
well.
question.
I can see forms, many forms, but I cannot make them out. I sense great power. Your quest will be a most dangerous one.
Oh, Mage, I forgot to turn on my, Sorry, I forgot to turn on my redeem thing. No. Didn't work. There. It's gonna go. Where's the 5 million? Shit. Oh, really? Damn, why is it really not working? Shit. What is happening? 5 million. Please. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's not working. What happened? Maybe it's on like cooldown now? I think it usually does have a cooldown. Here, let me take a look. Oh. Where? Oh.
5 million.
It took so long to happen. Okay. I don't know what happened there. Alright, good enough for me. I didn't hit anything different. Still navigating. Okay. Now, then. Back to the game. Okay. What do you know about the orb?
What do you know of the orbs?
I know that the Orb of Storms is but one of several. I also know that all of the orbs are somehow linked to a great intelligence from which their powers are derived.
And what is the source of this great intelligence?
That
His talk
is a
animation there is really
mystery
good.
that died with the humans.
The side view of his muzzle opening while he talks. What advice would you give in searching for the orb?
What advice
Hypothetically.
can you give me on my quest?
I suggest you examine the scene of the crime. You may find other pieces to your puzzle there.
You mean journey to the sanctuary of the Orb of Storms?
Yes, there you will find the Old One, Elara.
Ilara.
She may help you, but first you must convince her that your heart is true.
Ilara is the matron of the orb, so we know that. Where's the, Here it is. A funny expression. Tuckering over here somewhere. Watching the proceedings. Okay. I'll be on my way now.
Then I shall be on my way. Thank you for your help and counsel.
Will you not tarry a while longer? Perhaps a soft bed will rest and refresh you for your journey.
My friend is being held prisoner. Until she is free, there will be no rest for me.
I see. Then off with you, handsome one. May fortune smile upon you.
The vocal fry is incredible. Oh. Out to the fair. Okay, here I am. So, man. Oh, look at that one. Eat. Very good. Nothing to say about that. Unable to really look at it. There's someone new.
Excuse me, friend. Could we ask you some questions?
Time is money, my friend. If you want one, it will cost you the other.
But we have very little money, and we will need it for our quest to find the Orb of Storms.
Sorry, friend. Like I said, no dime, no time.
Sorry.
Bye now.
Perhaps keeping your head attached to your body has some value to you.
Yes, it certainly does.
Now then, what were you doing last night when the orb was stolen?
I was playing dominoes out behind one of the tents. Honest, I was there all evening.
And others can vouch for that fact?
Sure, plenty of people saw me.
Who might have
Do you
stolen
know
the
of
orb?
anyone who might have stolen the orb?
Are you joking? I know plenty of people who might have stolen it, but I don't know of anyone who did steal it, and that's the truth.
You seem to associate with a fairly unsavory lot. Have you heard any rumors among your companions?
That's who.
Not a thing. Most of the people I know are into petty theft. Nothing as big as an orb.
What do you know about the
orb?
Tell me of the orb.
No more than anyone else. It's the orb that predicts the weather and tells when to plant the crops. It's been around since the time of man. That's all I know. Honest.
What advice would you give for
Do you have
searching
any
for the orb?
advice
We're
for
just
us on our
asking
search?
anyone we see.
This thing is big.
You
It's
know
much
what?
too big a job for
I could-
one person.
You mean one person could not have stolen it?
One person might have stolen it, but it would take a whole syndicate to either use it or get rid of it. Whoever made off with it is bound to have some really powerful contacts.
I'm just going up to every single person.
Well, my friend, if
and
you run across
going,
any
Hey,
information,
where were you? Did
we
you
would
steal
be
the orb?
most
Oh, you
grateful
didn't.
if you
Okay.
would share it
Well,
with us.
who stole it?
And if you don't let us know, it will make me most displeased. Do we understand each other?
We most certainly do. If I hear of anything, you'll be the first to know.
See that we are. Farewell.
Okay. Is this going back to the... Oh, okay. Everyone's gone home. What's the other direction here? Is it just this? Okay, goes the same place. So here's someone else.
Good day to you, sir. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
If it isn't the fox that closed down the fair and ruined my vacation, would I mind if you asked me a few questions? Of course not. You may waste all of my time if you wish.
Oh, good.
Would you tell me...
What I was doing at the time of the theft? Of course, I was butting heads with one of the other fairgoers.
You were having an argument with him?
I didn't say I was arguing with him. I said we were butting heads.
Who might have
stolen the orb?
I think it was the rats. No, on second thought, I think it was the bears. However, it could have been the dogs. My vote, however, is with one of those crafty foxes. All the fingers seem to be pointing to them and to one in particular. And I have seen no evidence to the contrary. Have you?
This game suffers from Redwall disease.
Do you have any idea why someone might have wanted to steal the orb?
Something that predicts the weather, tells us the seasons, something upon which our entire agricultural existence depends? I can't possibly imagine why anyone would want to steal that old thing. Perhaps to make into a necklace? What do you think?
Hey, come on.
What do you know about these orbs?
These
Only
orbs.
two things. One, they are round, hence the name orb. Two, the theft of one has caused the complete ruination of my vacation at this fair. That is all I know about them, and that is all I want to know about them.
But wait, there's more.
Can you give me any advice in looking for the missing orb?
Yes, I can. I suggest you take the longest, most difficult route available. Don't forget to stop occasionally and bang your head with a large rock or other blunt instrument. Bury your face in a hill of red ants whenever you can. And if you should run across any rams that might be on holiday, don't forget to take time out and totally ruin it for them.
No, you're right. I was thinking the same thing. That his scream has a little bit of the Weird Al scream in it.
Thank you for...
I think this guy's upset.
Fox. If we never meet again, it will be too soon.
Wow, what a sore head. Hey, a ram. Butting heads? Sore head? That's pretty good.
Not that good. Alright, who else can we harass? At the Ye Old Fair. Here's someone.
Excuse me, my good lady, but my companions and I are in search of the Orb of Storms.
The orb? Go on.
Perhaps you could tell us where you were evening last.
I was in my wagon, preparing my sculptures for today's sale. They are quite beautiful, are they not?
Is there anyone who could vouch for your whereabouts?
I'm afraid not. No one saw me from early yesterday evening until today.
Can you tell me who might have stolen the orb?
Someone very clever. I understand the orbs are heavily guarded. In order for someone to steal one, he would have to be very clever indeed, or be someone that even the guards would not suspect.
She's great. I want to know if these guys were furries too, or if they just hired regular guys for the voices. You know, probably just regular voice actors, but there is something furry about the voice acting. Sounds like it could be just, some random furry doing this.
What would you do with such an orb if you had it in your possession?
I'd try to take it apart, find out how it worked. What a feat of engineering! What skill that would take!
Take it apart so it's not just like one piece of orb, like a crystal ball. This is adding more credence to the it's a TV theory. Something about him.
What do you know of these orbs?
I know they contain the secrets of nature itself. I do not understand how they work. It has been my fondest wish to be able to take one apart and look inside for myself.
Oh wait,
Perhaps someday.
What advice would you give in searching for the orb?
Do you have any advice to help us on our quest?
I cannot help you find the orb, but once you do, I suggest you learn all you can about it. Then bring your knowledge to me, and I'll see if I can make another. Together, we could become very rich.
Thank you for your time, friend Parrot. I must be off.
Don't forget what I said. I will anxiously await your return.
Let's see. Here's a building. Can I go in there? Aha. Oh. Yeah, look at this. Walk to old worn chair.
Nothing special about it. It's just an old table. I just know I'm going to want a nice warm bed like this in the near future.
Is this a recent remaster of this? This is not. This is just the DOS version running in Scum VM. You have to click on the door and then walk in. This is the same. I can look at the window.
Lovely windows.
But lovely windows. It doesn't seem to be anything else in here, though. Same as the previous place. Interesting. Okay. And then there's just a little fenced-in yard here. Are these like sculptures? Can I look at it? No. Oh, excuse me. Something up here to look at? No. Keep going down the road this way. Here's someone new.
Excuse me, my good woman, but could I trouble you long enough to ask you a few questions?
Oh, very well. Ask your questions, but make them brief.
Where were you last night, just after dusk?
Where I was and what I was doing is none of your business.
Do you have any suspicions as to who may have stolen the Orb of Storms?
There are plenty around here who would be mean enough to do it. I wouldn't put it past any of them.
Have you seen the Japanese box art? I have seen it. It's really good. Did I save that image as well? Maybe? Let's see. Yes, I did. That's the Japanese box art for this game. It's pretty good.
Can you suggest why someone might have stolen the orb?
Because people are mean. They're just plain mean. The minute you get anything nice, someone is going to come along and steal it from you. It's always been that way, and that's the way it'll always be.
Hello, Tanuki Matt.
Do you have any information about the stolen orb?
Now, do I look like the type of person who would have information about those silly orbs? Seems that people have placed so much importance on these orbs, they've forgotten how to do anything for themselves. Know what I mean?
No, yeah. Could you offer me any advice?
Could you offer me any advice on my search?
The only advice I have is not to take any advice from anybody. They don't know what they're talking about. They'll just try to steal from you, or cheat you, or get whatever you've got. People are like that.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I must be off. Thank you so much for your time and wisdom, my good woman. It has truly been a pleasure talking to you.
Well, thank you, young man.
Oh,
it was nice to
the
talk
sprite
to you
changed to a
too.
smile sprite.
Such a polite young man. Good luck to you and your companions. Just you be careful. There's so much meanness out there, you know.
Yes, ma'am. Fare you well.
Let's see. It's like these tables on the side. There's not really anything here. Out on the side in the woods just seems to like end, right? Like I hope so. Like I don't want there to be anything important out here. But we'll just follow the path over here. what's over here. Is this the... This is a different tent. Oh. Ah. Where, can look around.
What are you looking at?
He seems to be very busy.
He does. Let's try to talk to him anyway.
Good day to you. Friend Mole, I was wondering.
If I can exchange your currency, what would be your pleasure?
We are seeking information. We are investigating the disappearance of the Orb of Storms.
So, you are the ones who have ruined the fair. Be gone! I have nothing to say to you.
Then you have no knowledge of the orb's disappearance?
I have no knowledge of anything. Now leave me alone.
There's like this animation back here of like shadows of a tree on the tent. That looks nice.
Tell us what you know about the orb.
I told you, I know nothing. Now be gone.
What about?
Have you noticed any large amounts of money changing hands of late?
No, and if I had, I wouldn't tell you. The only hands I care about are mine. And since there is no money to be changed here, I'll bid you adieu. Adieu!
Accuse him of stealing the orb. I don't really have any reason to do that. Ask for
We have
advice.
very little money. Can you help us?
That depends on what you have of value.
There are so many unique characters to talk to.
Nothing.
Except my silver medallion.
Ah, silver. I'll give you 20 credits for it.
My medallion is not for sale.
20 credits is the best I can do. Take it or leave it.
You don't understand. A friend once told me that I should be proud of this medallion. It is for her that I wear it.
Very well, my sentimental young friend.
Yeah, the shadow on the tree is really good. Or the shadow on the tent, rather, of the tree. Agree to sell metal. I mean, I don't know what I need money for yet, but I probably will.
I have decided to take you up on your offer.
And what offer is that?
You offered to buy my medallion.
But you said you weren't going to sell it for the sake of your girlfriend.
It is for her sake that I now sell it.
May I see the medallion?
Indeed you may. It is pure silver.
So I see. Very nice, indeed. I will give you 15 credits for it.
15 credits? You said you would give me 20 when I asked before.
That was before. It has gone from a seller's market to a buyer's market. 15 is my final offer. Take it or leave it.
Why, you...
Keep him away from me, or you shall get nothing.
Patience, friend Doc. We cannot harm him.
This is no more than highway robbery.
It is only the law of supply and demand, and in this case, I have the supply and you have the demand. Now come, let us either strike a bargain or be on your way.
I don't know. Kill him. I don't know.
I'm afraid I cannot be a party to such extortion, especially when I am to be the victim. No, you may keep your coins.
I have no idea why I
Fine then.
need them.
Goodbye.
Coins yet.
And don't come back.
We'll see. Maybe I'll need them. How do I just leave? Okay, it's weird. Like he fully walks outside and it takes a second. I'm like, oh, did it work? Do I have to click somewhere else? Let's keep walking this way. Here's another building. Another identical building.
It's an oil lamp. My, what lovely windows.
Nothing to see. feel like is this the end of the... Oh! Whoa! Wait, okay, so hold on. I can't look at that map? I want to look at that map a little longer. I guess I just automatically go to the caves. Is what it said.
I haven't seen this many rules since I was in school. Just your basic cheese. Yum.
Okay, you can do this for so many little things.
A very good year. Just your basic goblet.
And the goblet. The wine and the goblet next to each other separately.
So that's what time it is.
Wait! You're not allowed in there!
Whoops.
Sure wish I could play one of those. Interesting little artifact, isn't it? Hey, those are really stacked.
It's 2 books.
Must have been a big bird.
About the quill. Alright, let's talk to him.
Good day to you, sir.
Day it is. Good it is not.
We are in need of information.
What sort of information?
Tell me about yourself.
I am curious about the history of the rat tribe. What can you tell me?
I have no time for a history lesson. You should schedule an appointment with one of our historians.
Your historians?
That's right. We rats are one of the few tribes that can tell you about our history, for we've kept records since time immemorial.
Then you are one of the older races?
That's right. According to legend, we were the first race to be morphed. This
To be
may account
morphed.
for our copious record keeping.
Do you have actual records of contact with the humans?
Ah, records of the humans. Those records are quite vague. They suggest that the humans kept our ancestors in cages while they bestowed the gift.
The gift?
That is what our people call the giving of self-awareness to morphs.
And what happened after you were given this gift?
Details are sketchy. Apparently, our ancestors worked with humans on a regular basis. In fact, they taught us their language and script.
Your ancestors served the humans?
Serve them? Of course not. We are not servants. We help them in their scientific experiments, on some level.
Then the rats and the humans
On some
must
level.
have been great allies.
Not so. Even though some humans worked with us, most of their race had great prejudice and fear toward us. They would drive us away or kill us if they could. Morphed and unmorphed alike, some had such hatred for us that they would hunt us down and set traps to catch us.
What did your people do?
What we had to do to survive. We segregated ourselves from man and built dwellings under the ground where we would be safe from those that would harm us. We continued that lifestyle even after the humans vanished.
And you believe these legends?
I believe all legends are part fact and part fiction. Which is which, only our ancestors knew for sure.
Well, we did get plenty of history, actually. Ask about the door rat. Tell me about yourself.
And your job is to watch this door?
It is not. I am no mere watchman. There are several of us who take turns watching the door. My main duty, however, is keeping track of our trade balance with other tribes.
What is your main form of exchange?
What is your main form of exchange?
Tell me.
We deal mostly in information. Whatever skills we have come from our vast storehouse of written knowledge.
I'm surprised I've never seen this before at all. From what I can tell, it did not do well in sales.
What is your main
Oh, wait, I
form
asked
of
it already.
exchange?
We deal mostly in information. Whatever skills we have come from our vast storehouse of written knowledge.
Oh, shit. And I was seeing there's a quote I posted in Discord of someone who worked on this as a concept artist being like, yeah, we had to keep making it like more kid-friendly as kid-friendly as possible, but it was not supposed to be for kids. originally than 10 was an adult-oriented, story. How'd you get this job?
How did you get this job?
It is a trade that was passed down from my father and from his father before him.
You've been doing this a long time, then?
As long as I can remember. My father would bring me to this very room, even when I was very young, and teach me about this trade.
Do you enjoy this job?
Enjoy? Enjoy? What kind of question is that? It is my job. It is what I do for the good of my society. My personal enjoyment does not enter into it.
Tell me more about your society.
Tell us more about your society.
We're really grilling this guy.
You are indeed a most interesting race. We would like an audience with your leader.
An audience with our leader? An audience with our leader? Do you have an appointment?
We do not.
Then an audience is impossible.
Why?
Why? Because he only receives visitors from mid-morning until mid-afternoon every other day during the week, and from noon until dusk on the other two. On the day of Throne, he receives only invited guests from dusk until midnight, and on the day of Death, he receives no visitors whatsoever. Therefore, you will have to wait for your audience.
But, good sir, you do not understand.
Intimidate, confuse him, or ignore it. Probably easier to intimidate him.
I wish to see your leader, and I wish to see him now.
I beg your pardon?
I have no time to trifle with rules and bureaucratic red tape. Show us in, or I shall have my friend use you as a battering ram.
Such insolence.
Call it what you will. Just know that our mission is one of the utmost importance, and we will use any means necessary, including force, to accomplish it.
I see. I should tell you that with one blow of this whistle, I will have a company of rat guards here before you are able to cross the room.
Yes, but...
Have you ever seen a squad of rats on the attack?
No, but
We are known as some of the fiercest warriors in the land because we overwhelm our foes by our sheer number.
Well,
Then we gnaw upon our victims until they are helpless from pain and loss of blood.
Surely you...
Then we stake them out in the blazing sun for several days until their wounds become infected and their skin turns to leather.
Perhaps if we...
Then we use that leather to bind our books. In fact, this very book was bound from a particularly belligerent ram who thought he could just barge in. What do you think of that?
I think I'd better try a different tactic.
I still have the option to just go and try and confuse him after doing that, and after he says all this shit. I'm feeling there's a little bit of that, not for kids rating coming in.
I have an idea to distract him. Play along. We'd like to make an appointment.
Very well, then. What is your name again?
My name is Riff of the Fox Tribe.
Riff of the Fox Tribe. And you are...
This is Who Are You of the Boar Tribe. And Yasser I Am of the Elk Tribe.
Okay, we're doing, who's on first?
You are... who?
No. Yasser I Am.
No, who are you?
That's me.
You? Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm the doorkeeper.
Who are you?
I said...
Who are you?
Who is he?
I may need a disguise.
Oh, okay. Huh? What am I looking at? Oh, I thought that was a hole in the wall and not me. Walk down this long hall. Look at him go. Excuse me. Excuse me. I had to cough. Trotting. Books. Past diverges. Let's go this way first. No, let's go this way first. No, let's go this way first. That is diverging quite a bit. Oh no, there's someone coming. Wonder if they'll recognize me. Anything to see in here? Hmm. Hmm. Getting a little maze-like here. What is this? Nothing. Can I talk to this person? Or will they throw me out? Hmm. Is this where I was already? These rooms look the same. Okay. What am I looking for, even? I talk to them. Yeah. There's a big library down there. A bunch of chairs set up. Hmm. Yeah,
I
okay.
mustn't talk to him. He'll know I shouldn't be here.
Okay, yeah. Yes. Nothing to see here, it seems like. Yeah.
I hope this disguise works.
Hmm. Is this where I came from down here? Oh, this is the dead end? No. This is like the beginning of, yeah, this is where I came from. And there still was another path that way. It's like I'm in a rat in a maze. You have to open the door first. Nothing, another small room with 2 bookshelves and 2 chairs and 1 candelabra. Is this... This is this big library. That, I think I already saw this, right? Okay. Here is a room full of pits. Nothing to say about these pits. Hmm.
For a door, it's rather...
It's rather small, he says. Okay, that's where I was, right? It's just another small room of nothing. Yeah. I don't know why I'm even here. Like, I left the fair, and it just instantly brought me here. Here's a door that doesn't... Where does this lead? The chamber? What is this? What is this now?
There's not much use for this.
Hmm. There's another door over here. Hmm. Is this, oh, it's over here.
You can take off
Oh.
that cloak now, young fox.
Yes? Okay, I'll just do that immediately.
You sure have a lot of stuff in here. You sure have a lot of stuff in here. You sure have a lot of stuff in here.
Is that all the commentary you can offer?
You sure have a lot of stuff in here.
Alright, well, let's talk to him. Oh, his name is Cyst. He is the... That sounds like cyst. Like a C-Y-S-T when you say it out loud.
You must have had a long journey.
He was in the manual.
So tell me, how did you manage to get past the doorkeeper?
My friends and I provided him with a diversion.
Quite clever. But then I could tell you were clever at the puzzle tournament.
Aha, so that's where we have met before.
Yes. I am called Cyst, and I was there to witness your defeat at the hands of Scory.
Scory was lucky.
Sometimes all that stands between a winner and a loser is a little bit of luck. Now then, why are you here?
Discuss the orb. That's why I'm here.
My friends and I are investigating the disappearance of the Orb of Storms. We are at a loss as to where to start, and have heard that you know many things. Can you help us?
We have knowledge, but we are not clairvoyant. We must have clues, something to go on. Have you any clues?
Have I found what might be a clue?
I've found what might be a clue.
Let me see it then. Give me what you have, and I'll try to help.
Oh, like an item I have?
Next time, this will be gold.
This tells me nothing. Anything more I can do for you?
Actually, I'll just be running along now.
As you wish.
Rat cloaks, and they look about my size.
Can I pick it up again?
I can get it when I leave.
Okay, I have to put it back on. Okay. If I right-click on the door to leave, then he'll put it back on again. Okay, so I can bring some item. Oh, you know what I should do? So I should save the game, huh? Okay. So if I find an item that could be a clue, I can bring it to him. And once I defeat his maze, I can show it to him. Excuse me. Yeah, here's the chamber again. Mysterious chamber. I can probably leave now. Now, all I have to do is remember how to leave. This door doesn't go anywhere. Is it? Yeah, past here. This is quite a ways to go. And keep going this way, and this might be near. Yeah, this is it. This is the beginning. I didn't go this way the first time. What's over here? Another path to this library. Yeah. I've seen... I don't think there's anything else to be seen. Having this whole sprite set of cloaked Yif is insane, yes. No, that's his name. It's Yif. Now that you mention it, I mean, it's just one letter off.
Who are you? Who are you? I'm the doorkeeper. Who are you? I said, who are you?
Okay, guys, let's go.
I'm the doorkeeper. Who is he?
Okay, oh, now I can look at this map. Cool. Still doing that. I guess just indefinitely. And that will go on. So we have the fair. What other destinations can I walk to? This is the forest, the village, the sanctuary, the castle, a house over here. That's it. So let's see what's in the village. Okay, Yif. On your way you go. Big open green expanse. Where do I go? Here's a path. Trotting along. Hello.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Yes.
What village is this?
This is the Ferret Village and site of the Tinker's Lodge.
See you later, then.
Good day to you.
That's a comfy-looking sofa. Now that's a ferret face if I've ever seen one. Nice view. They look comfortable. They look comfortable.
That's about it to see here. Oh, but what about the chair? What do you have to say about the chair?
Just an ordinary chair.
Haven't talked to my companions in a minute. Do they have anything new to say?
Let's hope we get somewhere with these ferrets.
Ak, please try not to intimidate the ferrets.
Who, me?
Another identical house. Nothing to see. Oh, a grand hall.
It's a saw. It's a saw. That must be the emblem of the Builders Guild. Looks pretty hot in there.
Yeah, fireplaces are usually hot.
That's a big table.
Yeah.
Just an ordinary window.
Nothing else to see here, it seems like.
Yes?
What village is this?
This is the Ferret Village and site of the Tinker's Lodge.
Okay.
Well, sorry to take up your time then.
Good day.
I am still in progress.
Looks like a 1x6 to me. Pretty standard bucket. We used to play with these when we were kids. Nothing unusual about these bricks.
I've got to be sure, though. I've got to check just in case.
Interesting mural.
That's it. A house under construction. Here's some planks. Yep, another empty house. It looked like there was a break in the fence down here. What's that? Can I walk through here? The walkway? And just the edge of the forest here? I can't really actually... I can't go further. What else is there to see here? Another house under construction. Fishy, fishy. Thank you, Farmsteads. Hello there.
5 million.
Marigold, congratulations on 5 million. Huh? Oh. You like walked in. That was weird. Another identical house. Hmm. 5 million? Just for me? Just for you? Well, hard to tell if I've seen every house, because they're very similar, the same looking. Hmm.
Pardon me.
Yes?
Well, thank you for your time.
See you later.
All I can ask is, what village is this?
It's locked and can't be opened.
Oh, really now? Okay.
It's locked and can't be opened.
Okay.
Let's hope we get somewhere with these ferrets.
Please try not...
Okay, I just have one line each for this location. I don't know what to do here. Let's head somewhere else and see what I can see. Where's the exit exactly? Ah, okay. Now let's go check out the sanctuary.
Wow! Look at the size of those knockers.
Indeed. Let us hope those
Yeah, I've seen
inside
that
are
movie too.
responsive to our inquiries.
I don't care as long as they answer our questions.
Okay, Yif. Anyway. Oh, sanctuary. I meant to type sanctuary, but okay.
Ferret art. What can I say?
Yeah. You can just climb over the hill. Easy. You don't even have to knock down. Use the... Anyway. The sound.
It's locked. I guess there's no but...
Oh, here's someone.
Where is my cup? Has anyone seen my cup?
Oh no, where's her cup? Where'd she go? Ma'am, please tell me more about your cup. Maybe we can help you find your little cup. There she is.
Where is my cup? Has anyone seen my cup?
I'm trying to...
Where is my cup? Has anyone seen my cup?
Okay, so when I try to talk to her, she won't... Oh, here's someone else.
I'm so late. Let me by, please.
Yes, I'm late to the tea party.
It's locked. I guess there's... It's locked.
Locked. Well, let's just head up the path here. There's some shuffling around sound. It's a cup. Hold on.
It looks like an ordinary cup.
You better pick up that cup.
Not now. I'm terribly busy.
I'm so late. Let me...
Where's the bunny that lost the cup?
I've been warned about your kind.
Up near the front gates, head back over there.
I'm so late.
Where is my...
I have your cup.
It looks like an ordinary...
Give cup. Give cup. Give cup to... There.
Thank you. You are so very kind. Unfortunately, I have nothing for you. Goodbye.
Also, I gave it to her from 12 feet away. Well, now what? Let's keep walking through the town. In need of a big metal cup. Think of all the stuff you could put in your big metal cup. Wow, look at this thing.
Very interesting architecture. Pretty foxy-looking statues.
Uh-huh, buddy.
What do you want?
We seek Elara, matron of the orb.
You have found her. Identify yourselves.
My name is Riff. These are my companions. Ia, lieutenant of the Forest King, and Sergeant Ak of the Boar Guard. We have come to find the Orb of Storms.
For what purpose?
To return it here.
How do I know you're not planning to keep it for yourself?
You have my word of honor.
And what do I know of your honor? There are rumors that the orb was stolen by a fox. How do I know that you are not the thief himself?
There is no evidence of my guilt, only the prejudice of small minds. If I were in possession of the orb, why would I return?
Perhaps to see what else you can steal?
But
Enough! The Orb of Storms was in my care and now it is gone. I will not risk further desecration by allowing outsiders to poke their noses around this sanctuary. Leave at once.
Wait! I represent your great friend, the Forest King. Does that mean nothing to you?
Our friendship means a great deal. But how do I know you represent him?
Do I not wear the uniform of the Elk Guard?
Anyone can wear a uniform. Bring me a token of
He
authority
turned to the
from
camera for a
king
second to show
himself,
his uniform.
and you shall have my cooperation in conducting your investigation.
What shall the token be?
The king will know.
But our time is short. We have only until the next new moon to return the orb.
Then I suggest you make haste. Now go. Go! Return when you have the token.
I need the token. But maybe I can look around first.
That smells nice.
About the incense bowl. Nothing else to say to her?
Do you have the token of which I spoke?
But Mistress Alara...
I said no. You will not be allowed to explore the sanctuary without a writ of authority, and that's final. I'm taking no more chances. Now go away.
I guess we're making haste. But now I know to go to see the king, so he can give me a quarter. And I'll bring it back to her. And then I will learn more.
Be careful, Riff. Overlook nothing.
Oh yeah, I didn't see what they have to say.
We're on the right track. I can feel it.
We have a single lead. Actually, so you're right. So head back out this way. Out this way. And walk to the castle.
This strikes me as being most unwise. Walking into the enemy camp and risking capture ourselves is the last thing we need.
But information is the first thing we need, and this may be our only way to obtain it.
I still think this is pure folly.
Perhaps the elk is right. We should not disturb the Boar King. He will be very angry.
Really, Ak? Surely you have nothing to fear. You are an honored Boar warrior, specially chosen for this mission by the captain of the Boar Guard. I should think you'd be expecting a hero's welcome.
Bah! This assignment is not an honor. It is a punishment.
What? A punishment? What was your offense?
I was on guard duty. A great celebration was going on inside, and a fellow guard managed to slip me a tankard of ale. Then another, and another. The next thing I remember, the captain of the guard was throwing a bucket of water in my face.
You got drunk and fell asleep on guard duty?
It happened over a year ago. Since then, whenever a disagreeable task comes along, it's given to me.
Then we will see to it that the success of this quest restores your honor.
Yeah. But I thought we were going to see the Elk King, because the elk was saying... She was asking, I don't know. Was it this king? I don't remember. But let's go and say hi anyway. Look at the skulls.
Look like anyone I know? Look like anyone I know?
Okay. Look at castle.
I really don't want to go in there, but I suppose I'll have to.
There's a little head peeking up over. You can just see the tops of heads up on the wall. Nice little touch. Looks cool. Hi guys.
Excuse me. We have come to see...
Well, well, what have we here?
if it isn't a fox and an elk. And Hawk!
So, were you able to find your way back by yourself, or did you get lost again? Ha ha ha!
Try to trick them or try to bribe them. Or, come on, Ock, we've got better things to do. Try to bribe them.
I see our presence here is not appreciated. We shall have to take our truffle news elsewhere.
Wait! Truffle news?
That's right. In our journey, a field rich with truffles was found by the eagle nose of our friend Ock.
Eagle nose?
Whatever. We thought that we would share this news with the Boar King. After all, there are more than enough truffles in this field to provide everyone in the castle with a sumptuous repast.
A sumptuous repast.
Oh yes, a whole field full of them. But with the reception we've received, I don't think I care to share that information.
Oh, you must forgive me. I've had a very bad day. I'm sure the king will want to hear of this immediately.
Very well. Open the gate.
Go ahead, Riff. Elks are not welcome, so I must remain here to protect Ia.
Oh, really?
Okay, these guys talk like Goldar. Is it the wrong king? Because I thought... But there's only one castle. So I have to go somewhere else to find the elk king. Let me... save here. Maybe? I don't know. Let's just see what happens. Oh.
It's a torch.
Yeah. What about this one?
It's a torch.
Yeah. These bricks look awesome. These walls. Looks cool. Yeah, maybe something... We can still get something that we need on our quest. Obviously, there's some reason to be here. Oh, look at his sprite getting crunched up in the distance. Oh, wait a minute. Is this a maze? So far, there's been no diversions in the path.
Your Majesty, presenting Riff of the Fox tribe.
Oh, decadent mud.
Your Majesty, I have been falsely accused of the theft of the...
I know who you are, Riff of the Fox tribe. Please, I like to be addressed face to face.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I have come to ask your indulgence.
I said I like to be addressed face to face. You may address me here.
But, Your Majesty...
Address me here or leave. Those are your choices, Fox.
Refuse to go in the mud, or... Oh, go ahead. Get in the mud. Get in the mud.
Your Majesty,
His face.
I am deeply grateful for this audience.
Well, look at that animation of him sliding in.
I believe you are holding my friend Reen hostage. And I have come to ask you for her release.
Hostage? We don't have any hostages here. We do, however, have a quite charming guest. Captain!
Riff!
Reen? Reen!
Be careful! Don't let them hurt you!
Don't worry. I'll be back. I'll get you out.
Reen! I'll be back. I will see that she is kept safe until either you fail or you do not return. Then, I give you my word that she will suffer mightily. Now go! You have ceased to amuse me. Leave while you still have your life.
But I will return to claim both my friend and my honor.
Well, why aren't you leaving?
Oh, I am.
Yeah?
Ah, the poor fox. He's doomed, and he doesn't even know it.
Well, What have you learned?
Ugh, mud! How revolting! I may never get this mud out of my fur. What's this?
What is it?
It appears to be a ring with the crest of a wolf's head upon it.
Where did you get it?
It was stuck on my toe when I came out of the mud.
Look at ring from the mud. Look at gold ring with a wolf's head crest. There is so much voice acting. It's nuts. On his toe, in the mud. My god.
What an odd design. The head of a wolf.
Ember 12 paw would be good.
I remember guard duty. What misery.
So this is what the Boers call home.
Okay. Now, I've received the wolf ring. Okay, so where do I find the Elk King? Are they in the forest, maybe? Let's go see what's in the forest. There's also the house here. Actually, wait, let's walk to the house first. What's in the house? Oh. Gorgeous. Tycho's house. Oh, look at their sprites getting crushed in the distance.
Hello, sir. We've come to Forever Mountain in hope of peering into the wildlands, that we might have some sort of idea where we are going.
I am pleased to meet you. My name is Tycho Northpaw.
Tycho Northpaw. Furfinity.net/Tycho for Northpaw. What have you observed from up here?
You seem to have an excellent view up here. Have you had occasion to do much observation of the wildlands?
Indeed I have. In fact, I have made maps of part of them.
Indeed. Most interesting.
I could do with a
I
map.
am both an astronomer and cartologist.
Cartologist?
A map maker.
Our new friend is a map maker.
Yeah, he said that.
Perhaps you could tell us something about the wildlands.
I will tell you what I know of the wildlands. It is a place of great danger. It is also a place of great magnificence. There are hostile tribes, treacherous terrain, and roaming reptiles. It is also a land of great beauty and power.
It sounds like a truly wondrous place.
I could just as easily be describing the known lands.
But it sounds very different.
In some ways, the wildlands are very different from the known lands. In some ways, they are very similar.
Yes. Hello there, thank you for rating. How are you today? Oops, I was just... There we go. I did have this open. That's a hint system just in case I may need it. But I have not needed it yet. Let me hide this off of Twitch. Thanks for rating me. There we go, okay. Handy thing for this sort of game, yeah. It's like, it gives hints, like, in increasing levels of specificity. Specificity. Nope, I can't say that. Anyway.
Have you ever been to the wildlands yourself?
I have not. With my impaired sense of smell, I am at somewhat of a disadvantage in the wilds. I do, however, occasionally encounter a traveler who has been through the wildlands, and he will supply me with information.
Many fear the wildlands and say they are full of unspeakable dangers.
That is only fear of the unknown. If you make the unknown known, the fear has nowhere to take root. Can you give us any suggestions for our journey? Keep all of your senses on alert, especially your common sense. You will need them.
How much of the wildlands can be seen from this mountain?
That is hard to say. I cannot see as much as I used to when I had my light catcher. However, no one I have met has ever reached the other side and returned to tell their story.
Yes, the Wildlands are a fascinating place, but there are some other things to discuss.
Yeah, I haven't seen any new Riff portraits. He has his normal one, and then, oh, right, yeah, wait, I forgot that he's still hidden under Ilara. Anyway, he just has his fear, and then he has his extra fear one. But that's it.
Tell us about yourself. How did you come to live here on the edge of the Wildlands?
I was born a member of the Dog Tribe and raised to be a hunter. However, that career was cut short. You see, I suffer from hay fever, which not only renders my sense of smell useless, but on the hunt, my sneezing had a tendency to alert the prey to our presence. I soon became quite a liability to the hunting party.
I'm terribly sorry. That must have been quite difficult for you.
Not really. True, the other members of the tribe soon ostracized me, but I was never much of a hunter anyway. My heart just wasn't in it. I was much more interested in the stars. I would lie on my back night after night and watch them into the early hours of the morning. I charted their progress across the sky and studied them until I knew each and every one by heart. So I decided to become an astronomer.
Mage, I have no idea what you're talking about. You were a lust penis? Not sure. What led you to Forever Mountain?
What led you to Forever Mountain?
The king of the Dog Tribe at the time, Rex, had no use for astronomy. He considered it a waste of time. All he cared about was the hunt. So after I was ostracized, I decided to find the highest mountain I could from which to gaze at the stars. And that was here, Forever Mountain.
What did you find when you first arrived here?
I found this building.
Just this building? Nothing more?
Oh, yes.
Good thing it was already here.
Other things.
What kind of things?
Instruments for seeing the stars. Light catchers, I call them. I believe they were actually left here by the humans before they ascended.
What makes you think they were left by humans?
The items I found are far beyond our own technology.
And you actually believe all of these humans ascended to the land of the clouds?
Actually, I believe the humans ascended to the moon.
What?
The image we see on the moon? That is actually the face of a human. I believe they carved it there so we would know that they are always looking down on us, watching us and caring for us. Someday they will return.
And when will that be?
When we are good enough, when we have learned enough, when we have stopped fighting amongst ourselves and learned to live in peace. Only then will we be worthy.
I find that hard to believe.
Then what do you believe in, my young friend?
I'm not sure. I'm really not sure.
Ah.
Ah. Yes. Ah. And yet you live in a society. That's quite interesting.
That's all very interesting, of course, but there are a few other things we'd like to discuss. How did you come to make these maps?
From my vantage point here on the mountain, I would look through my light catcher to the wild lands below. I saw the hills and the valleys. If I saw an area of thick vegetation, I knew there must be water nearby. If it was a round, contained area, it was a lake. If it was a long, extended area, it was a river or stream. If at night I saw a fire, I assumed it must either be a campfire or a village. The size of the fire and the consistency of its occurrence told me which.
So your map's not that good. But anyway. What is a light catcher?
You mentioned something called a light catcher.
Telescope?
What is that?
Ah, my light catcher. It is an instrument I found in this house.
I found it
makes
lying
objects
around.
that are far away seem close at hand. It makes the stars seem so close you could reach up and touch them. It makes the moon look as if it were right next door.
What a wonderful apparatus. May we see it?
I will show it to you, but I'm afraid the instrument itself is broken. About 8 moons ago, I had it on my desk. A strong wind blew through my window, blowing papers to the floor and taking my light catcher with it. Part of it shattered, and it has not worked since. It still pains me to think about it.
What part broke?
What part broke?
This small, round, clear part. It cracked in half.
And you've been unable to repair it?
I'm afraid so.
That is most unfortunate. Such an instrument would help us greatly on our quest. There are a few other things we'd like to discuss.
Go on.
Will you lend us your map?
Perhaps you would lend us the use of your map.
There's no point in getting a map until we have some idea of what direction we're going.
You're probably right. We'll be on our way.
Good luck to you.
Okay, so we can't borrow the map until we know where we're going.
I like these high places.
I'll never remember all the things he's told us.
That would be pretty nosy.
What a marvelous machine this universe is.
What an odd design. What does it mean?
This is what happens when we have an eclipse.
Globe.
The Earth looks so small.
Imagine how small we look to the Earth.
There's nothing quite as cozy as a fireplace.
What else? Walk to comfortable armchair.
This chair is like an old friend.
What a view!
This is my window to the world.
The world.
Nice material.
Walk up to the curtain and say, nice material.
I use that to steady my light catcher.
Well, I guess we'll come back when something else happens. And we'll get a map. I'll look at them in the distance and let's watch them walk into the screen. Yeah. Nice. Save again. Wait, here. Light catheter. Close enough. Can I walk out this way? There's no other exit to the map, right? There's the forest. I've been to the sanctuary. I've been to that's the Boar Castle, the castle of the Boar King, where my beautiful fox girlfriend is being held. And the village. Let's go to the forest. That's the only place that we have not been yet. No music on this screen for some reason. Oh.
Ah, home at last.
I see.
Every time I stand at this hallowed gate, I am in awe of what lies within. Trees, flowers, streams, fish, an abundance of food. What more could anyone ask?
Mud! Of course.
The writ of authority will suffice for me.
I only like mud.
Plants? Flowers? Sunshine? You know, it scares me a little.
This is most foolish. We are the last people the Forest King wants to see. I suggest we continue our search.
Yeah, you're telling me these woods don't have mud? Be serious.
Nothing special about it.
Nothing special about the rocky outcropping. How about large tree? Oh, look at trotting away in the distance.
A sturdy old tree, but impossible to climb.
How about the flowers?
A beautiful sight, a lovely scent. It's nice to be able to pause like this.
Well, here we are.
Your Majesty, we are most grateful for this audience.
How may I be of service to you?
Ask the king about Ilara.
In our investigation, we sought to explore the sanctuary of the orb. We were, however, stopped by Ilara, matron of the sanctuary.
Yeah, she won't let us in unless you say so.
What the Boar Guard means is that she requires a token of authority before she will grant us admittance.
Isn't that what I said?
Ilara is wise. There is no one more qualified to guard the orb than she. And of all of us who feel its loss, it is she who feels it most deeply. Here, take this to her. This will convince her of your authority.
A golden apple? That's it?
This apple will speak volumes. Now go. Your quest will be an arduous one, and time is of the essence if war with the boar is to be avoided.
We are in your debt, Your Majesty.
Okay, anything else to say here? Or...
What? Is there something more to be said?
Well, there was more. I didn't get a chance to beg for mercy.
Our search has come to a standstill, Your Majesty. I have come to ask your advice.
Very well. I shall give it to you. Get back out there and keep looking, and don't come back until you have news of the orb.
But, Your Majesty...
Say no more, Fox. You try my patience. Now begone. I have no more to say to you.
Okay, well, I can talk to Elk Courtier. Wait, it just is talking to the king.
Is there something more to be said?
Good day to you, Your Majesty.
Go in peace, and hurry, my children. Hurry.
Can I talk to him? Or just... Is it... It's just... Okay, you click on any of them, and you're talking to the king. The Elk King and Riff are so different in quality. Like their portraits? Yeah, they do look... He's quite detailed.
Good day to you, Your Majesty.
Go in peace, and hurry, my children. Hurry.
Okay, now we have the token to give to Ilara to gain her trust. Over at the sanctuary. No music. Did the no, the music is still on here. Let me save again. Anything different to say?
I'm so late. Let me by, please.
I'm
Be
so
careful,
late.
Riff. Overlook nothing.
We're on the right track. I can feel it.
Okay, they say the same things here. Still. No music though. There was music before? Into the door.
Quite an intricate design.
give to her. Oh, look at her portrait now.
The Forest King sends his respects
Look at
and
her
bids us give
portrait.
you this golden apple as a token of authority. He said that it would have meaning for you.
Indeed it does. This apple is a souvenir of a quest he went on for his king when he was but a young soldier. He was as noble a warrior as he is a king.
Then you will permit us access to the sanctuary so that we may investigate the stolen orb?
You may search to your heart's content. I shall open the gates. Good fortune be with you.
Thank you, mistress.
I guess we're not talking to her anymore. Did she just leave? Anyway, I was just thinking of how, when I was reading, yes, her eyes are slightly more open. And a little happier. A little bit of a smile. I was just thinking about how when I was looking about information of this game, I also saw this image of Ilara, this drawing of her. And just look at this drawing. This furry ass drawing. And apparently this is a great drawing. This game was intended to be the first of a trilogy, which did not happen because this game did not sell well at all. And the story was continued in a webcomic form, which went for 950 something pages, which is awesome. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. Let's look around. Look at the pedestal.
So that's where the orb rested.
Indeed. Is there anything else to see in here? I can't walk out this side, can I? Yeah. Can I talk to these guys?
These clean and shiny walls make me very uncomfortable.
I must say I admire this woman, Ilara.
Okay, let's leave, I guess. The only way out is out this way. She said she would open the gate.
Pretty foxy looking statues.
They sure look interesting. So she said she would open the gate. What gate? Is there another gate in this town?
It's locked.
Oh, look, there's like a garden over there. Some water. A bird feeder? That's a bird
Looks
feeder?
like a hummingbird feeder.
It's on the ground. Strabzy Bunny. Redeem stretch. I will do that. Thank you. It's been a minute. Let me stand up for a sec over here. Here I am again. Uh-huh. Thank you, and hello to you, Strawberry Bunny. Let's see. Ah, the fishy. Oh, don't overfeed me now. Thank you. Mage. Oh, Mage, no, you can't. Ah. I thought I had a... I think I need to put the cooldown back on that. Hydrate redeems. That's a good time for that. Excuse me. Hi, hello to you. Actually redeemed. Now, where was I? I was going back to... Twitch to put the cooldown back on to the fishies redeem. Let's see. Okay. Now then, back to this. What's that? Is this something? Sour berries.
I've never seen berries like this before. I wonder where they came from.
Can I take them?
These might be a valuable clue.
A valuable clue.
I've never seen berries like this before. I wonder where they came from.
Let's see. No. Let's see.
It appears to be a bird bath.
Get into bird bath. Well, what's this? Oh.
It appears to be a water fountain.
Yes. Yes, Furcadia was a chat room world. It does look not dissimilar to it. Like I think it had a blue menu, right? I never really played it, but I did install and play it at least once. Many years ago. Okay, so let me save again. I never went there though. I was too scared. I was on Gaia. That's in they're in the same neighborhood, right? Let's see. There's nowhere else to go. I think I'm ready to start using some hints and taking a look at that. Let's take a look at that and open up this tab here. Not that one. This one. Okay, here's our hints. So, what can you tell me about the fair? So, in the fair, nobody says anything useful. Well, what does a good detective do? Keep looking around? Where did the criminal return to? The scene of the crime. Okay, so I already figured that out because I went to where the orb was stolen from. So the criminal's not there, but where do they usually return to? Well, Patooey. Passy is over. Okay, so the criminal's not there, but where do they usually return to? The scene of the crime, right? Yes, okay. Go to the sanctuary. Okay, I did that already. And then I went to the sanctuary. I found a footprint in the mud. I haven't found a footprint in the mud, but this is telling me there is a footprint in the mud to be found in the sanctuary. Actually, let's see what it says about that. I don't know where that could possibly be. Those berries, was it next to where the berries were? Those berries might help them figure it out, it says. So, I love the reverse song of Passy so much. Thank you, Mage. I'm happy with that. Making it the ending of Rockabye Baby. To reverse the effect. Even though the Passy effect does persist for a time after the Passy is removed. So I'm gonna go back to where I found these berries. Over this way. Because apparently there was footprints that have something to do with these berries. What happened to the music anyway? There was music here playing in the background. So that, okay, you see that? That's a footprint.
Wait!
What?
It's a footprint. Do you recognize it, Ia?
It doesn't look familiar, but tracking was never my strong point. Perhaps we can find someone who can identify it.
We'll have to bring him here. We certainly cannot move the mud.
What should we do?
Huh? Okay.
Fortunately, it's still intact.
Be careful, Riff. Overlook nothing.
Okay, they don't say anything new here. So, that's pretty small. That's pretty small. Way here in the corner of this map. Okay. But, so, who would know about this? The Rat Man? Let's take a look again at the manual, at the hints. Someone else may know, but they won't come to the footprint. Those berries might help them figure it out. Pick them up. But that isn't enough. So bring the print to them. You could make a cast. And casts are made of plaster, a building material. Okay. So I can get a building material from the ferret village, because they're building over there, and they have bricks and stuff. I wonder if I have to have knowledge of talking to the rat. I'm going to assume it's the rat who has this knowledge. So the berries. Maybe I can bring him the berries and see what happens. Universal hint system is a very cool format. Yes, it is. I didn't know that this existed. But I was talking about how I was going to play this game to a friend, and they recommended this, or they let me know that it existed, which I didn't know. Nice to have. It's nice to be able to, you know, take it gradually. Take the hint gradually. Now I definitely have enough to go on to make some moves. Confuse him.
Who are you? I'm the dog.
Who are you?
Rat cloaks, and they look about my size.
I said I'm the dog.
Who are you?
Rat cloaks,
Wait.
and they look about my size.
Okay, take the rat cloak.
I'm the doorkeeper. Who is he?
That's
What?
We did this to you last time, man, and he fell for it again. There's no music. What happened to the music? Or do I go this way? Or I think maybe it's faster if I go this other way. I don't know what happened with the music. I kind of want to restart the game to see if I can make it come back, because now it's just sitting in silence here. Let's see. Hold on a sec. I'll reboot the game here.
We see the sky.
Yes, I already did this part. Okay, and then load. And can I save state real quick? Oh, I can just save through there. Super save. But wait, the music started for a second there. Hold on. Load this. No, what happened? I don't know. The music was playing again. It started up again. I don't know. Now, where was his office? The office of Cyst. Which just sounds like cyst. This is a dead end. Bammy. I'm gonna put on my own song while we're waiting for this music in the game to start up again. Now, where the hell do I go? This is the first entranceway, the first turn up here. Up here? Maybe? Hmm. Oh wait, this... no, doesn't go anywhere. Is this the same dead end again? This is a dead end. Isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Hmm. And then there's this room with all the chairs. Wait, the path continues this way? It doesn't look like it, yeah, it's hard to see. And then there's this library. And this just leads back to the main door. Doesn't it? That's just the exit, isn't it? Shit. Let's try again. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, I've been through these doorways. Okay, wait, but I remember these, and then you turn this way. And is it down here? And then up this way. No. Further down. This is it. Pass through the chamber. Getting closer. So now I have to find another door like that that doesn't... You can't see the room that it leads to.
It's sealed shut.
Oh.
I wonder what the word quarantine means.
Ah, interesting. I didn't find that on the first journey here. Ah. Yes. Okay. Hi.
Anything more I can do for you? Have you any clues?
I found what might be a clue.
Let me see it then.
The clue, unfortunately, I cannot show you. It is a footprint found outside the scene of the crime. You must come with me to look at it.
That is impossible. I have far too many duties to leave now. However, if you make a cast of the print and bring it to me, I will attempt to identify it.
How do I make such a cast?
Obtain some plaster and pour it into the footprint.
Where do I get the plaster?
My suggestion is to try the ferrets.
They always have building materials at their disposal.
Thank you, friend Sist. I will follow your advice and return as soon as possible.
What other clues have you?
Tell me about the berries.
Ah, sour berries.
What, you recognize them?
Indeed I do. These are very rare and grow only in certain places.
Is that so?
Where? You must tell me.
These berries are found at very high altitudes.
And what races live where these berries grow?
Therein lies the rub. There are many races who could have brought these. Only with the footprint will I be able to identify your quarry. Hasten to bring it to me. Then we will be a giant step closer to solving this mystery. I suggest you return to the scene of the crime once again. When you have more information, come back and I will help you.
Okay, well, now I go and I get plaster.
Thank you, friend Sist.
Go on out. There you go. Okay. Now I've got to get out of here again. So down this hall. Up this way. No, yeah, that's not that way. There we go. Through the mysterious chamber. The hardest part is getting to the mysterious chamber. So, let's try to remember how to get back there. It's near this room with all these chairs. Which actually, this leads right back to the library. And the library leads back to the entryway. Right? This leads back to the exit here? Or, no, not quite. No, it does. Okay.
Who are you? Who are you?
I'm the door.
Who are you?
I said,
Great work,
I'm
guys.
the doorkeeper. Who are you?
Who are you?
Okay. So now we'll go to the village and try to find some plaster. And we'll save. Oh, excuse me.
Excuse me.
Yes?
We are looking to purchase some plaster.
Well then, I hope you find some.
We are looking to purchase some plaster.
Well then, I hope you find some.
Well, thank you for your time.
See you later.
Okay. What's this? Look at this window. Items here? Wait, what is happening? What is happening? Interesting.
Pardon me.
Yes?
The same guy.
Well, sorry to take up your time then.
Good day.
Good day.
Good day.
Whoa.
May I show you some of my glass items?
No, thank you.
Glass items?
Pretty. Very pretty.
But that's the developer logo, I think.
Just regular glassware, nothing fancy. Just an ordinary window. It's a bellows. Hey, it's me.
in the mirror.
What a fine piece of workmanship. Hey, it's me. He's so intense. I'm afraid all he'd talk about is coal. It's pretty hot in there. Just regular glassware, nothing fancy.
Okay, I think I've seen all I can see here. Talk to the Glassmaster.
Your glasswares are pretty indeed, but it is information I seek.
Information? This is not an information booth. If you are not going to purchase anything, I suggest you move on.
All right. If I
Your
talk to him again,
glasswares are
no, that's all I get.
Information. This is not. If you are not going, I suggest you move on.
Okay, he's got nothing for us. Where's the exit? Where's the exit? Trying to leave over here?
Perhaps this one has an answer to our problem.
He does not.
This odd fellow may be our last chance.
No, it doesn't seem like he cares. What if I give him this ring?
Very interesting, I'm sure. Would you be interested in some glassware?
This fellow may have the answer to our problems.
What problems? Well, he doesn't have plaster. I cannot leave, though. Can I walk to door entrance? I'm clicking below here. Okay, weird. So these must be the glasswares in his window over there. Nothing to see here. View sofa. He just walks outside. Okay. There were some houses under construction. Wait, this guy has a beam.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Could you tell us where we might find some plaster?
Sorry, plaster's not my cup of tea, if you catch my drift.
I don't.
Well, sorry to take up your time then.
Good day.
And there was a house under construction. A few houses, and here's some planks, and I think there was... This house is under construction. By the planks. Yes. This bucket?
Pretty standard bucket.
There's no plaster? There's like a... That looks like a plaster knife, you know?
We used to play with these when we were kids.
Me too. Alright, let's take a look at the hints again. Yes, you can make a cast, and casts are made of plaster, a building material. Who builds? The ferrets. Go to the ferret shop and buy some plaster. What about plaster? What does this say? If you are looking for plaster, read on. This will be pretty direct. Along one of the paths is an enclosed courtyard. On the left side of the courtyard is the shop. Go in and buy the plaster. Where do I get money? Go to the money changer. So did I do that? I didn't, actually. Damn. Okay, so I need to go back to the fair, and I actually do need that money. I should have figured, if it gave me the option, that I would need it sooner or later. And then I'll come back and try to find a closed-in courtyard. Here, I hide this again. Okay. Hold on a sec, I'll be one moment here. Let me figure something out. 1 second. I'm trying to figure out why the music stopped. I'm trying to look that up. Hmm. Can't see anything about why that is. Let me try to restart the game again real quick and see something. I'm gonna save the game over here. Oh no, wait. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, sorry, give me just a sec. I'm playing in Scum VM actually, but I am going to try to restart that. But I did already try to restart that earlier. Let's see. It plays in the intro here.
We see the sky. We
And
see
then I
the
can
land.
skip this. And then here it plays. Right? Okay. And now it's playing. Right? I walked outside to the next scene. The music is playing. Now if I load... Okay, it's still going. I don't know what happened, but we're good. Now I need to sell my little pendant.
You again. 15 is still my offer. Take it or leave it.
I'll take it.
It is a poor bargain at best, but one I am forced to accept. Very well, I accept your terms.
But Riff!
We have no more time for arguments, Friendoc. We must do what we must do.
There you are, young fox. Count it if you wish.
Okay.
Do come again, won't you? I look forward to our next transaction.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Well, have a good day.
Okay, now head back to the ferret village. Okay. And then where is it that I'm looking? I'm looking for Yes, okay, no, not that now. Along one of the paths is an enclosed courtyard. On the left side of the courtyard is the shop.
But
It's locked and can't be.
Yes, okay. Not this place. Let me save here again real quick and quit one more time. Okay. Okay. This is a bit better because so previously it was playing on yeah, it sounds a little different because it was playing with General MIDI and now this is playing with AdLib emulation. So this sounds a bit better. Now find a house, a courtyard, and the shop will be on the left. No. He came running up quickly. I get stuck sometimes. Let's see. This way? Now here's a courtyard. And here's a place on the left. This it? Yeah, alright, let's go. Let's look around. Let's look at these bags.
Is that plaster you carry?
No, sir. Too heavy. Wouldn't want to hurt my back. Get it? You asked if I carry bags of plaster. I said they were too heavy. It's a joke.
Yes, quite humorous indeed. Let me rephrase my question. Can we get plaster here?
Try the pub. You can always get plaster there. Get it? It's a joke. You said you were looking to get...
I know what I said.
Okay. I just love a good joke, you know. Can't pass up an opportunity to make a funny. Sure, I've got plaster. Got some great plaster. Fast drying, super hard, best on the market. Only cost you 15 credits a bag.
Good thing I have just that.
These must be freshly minted.
I must say I'm showing a great deal of restraint.
I don't think we're going to get a straight answer from this fellow.
Want to look at things.
Just an ordinary wooden counter.
Yeah, it is.
Nice choice. That's on special today.
Pretty strong rope.
Nice choice. That's cheaper than the other one.
Just your average bottle. Just an ordinary window.
Yeah.
Better not look at it too long or I'll see spots.
About the lamp.
Not very entertaining.
Barrel of nails. Barrel of spikes.
Not the most useful things I can think of. Is that plaster you carry?
No, sir. Too heavy. Get it? You asked it. I said
Let me can we?
you can always get it. It's a... Okay, can't pass. Sure, I fast drive. Only cost you...
Okay, now give this coins to Ferret
15
Merchant.
credits, eh? Just enough for the bag of plaster. How does that sound?
Sounds good. Try to talk him down in price. Try to barter for it. I mean, this is the only... He's got a monopoly on plaster. So, you know, I don't know how much I can mess around. What about...
My good Ferret, you and I both know that there is a significant profit margin in these building materials. Could you not make an exception and lower the price of one bag?
How much?
To perhaps 7 credits?
7 credits? 7 credits? Now that is the best joke I've heard in weeks. 7 credits!
Apparently, this ferret is not in a bargaining mood.
Oh, the 15 creds famous? They are? What do you mean? Wonder if that 5 creds from getting 20 would help much. I don't know if that was possible.
15 credits? Why so expensive?
Hey, this stuff isn't cheap, you know.
The 15 from the medallion. Oh, I mean, just like that, you get exactly 15 for the medallion, and you need exactly 15 here. Yeah.
Perhaps you would take something else of value in trade.
Sorry, I run a cash-only business here. If you have something of value, go and sell it. Then when you return, you may buy the plaster.
Alright, I don't need to keep jerking them around. I can just buy the plaster.
1 bag of plaster coming right up.
Bag of
There's
plaster.
nothing much plainer than a bag of plaster.
Yeah. Okay, now we may leave. Save. Now we can return to the sanctuary to make use of this plaster to cast that mysterious paw print. Where? How do I get out of here? Can I just keep walking this way and like leave the village? I have to go to that certain spot. How do I get back over there? Okay. Many woods, many trees. Makes you want to practice wood cutting? You should go hack some trees down. You deserve it. Ah, okay, here I am now. Back to the sanctuary. Gobax. There's always a plastic bag shuffling around in this town. In the sanctuary. Goback, scary. Fucking love found footage. It's so good. Such a good emote. Okay, here we are now. Use plaster on paw print.
There must be more to it than this. I think we need to mix it up first.
Oh no, I guess you're right. What? Okay. Time to open this up. Known land. The sanctuary. I found a footprint in the mud. Show another hint. Go back to the sanctuary and get a bucket from the garden. Fill the bucket with water and use the plaster on the bucket. Go to the footprint quickly and use the plaster on the footprint. Uh-oh. You've made a cast. Okay. I need to find a bucket in the garden. Bucket around here. Oh yeah, there's the bird feeder. I can go along this wall. Bucket. The way they come sprinting up the side. Oh, let's see. Oh my god. Where's the bucket? That's a bucket.
Just your average garden variety bucket.
Pick up bucket. Now use bucket on water. Yeah, I wonder if I can just dip it in the water here. So I want to be close to where I need it. Let's see. Use bucket with irrigation trench.
That water is too muddy.
It is. Okay. Well, there's the bird bath.
It appears to be a bird bath.
It does.
Nice, clear water.
Okay, now let's go back over here. There's unevolved birds, yeah. They do not have the gift of sentience. For some reason. Use bucket with plaster.
Looks good. Now, to use it before it dries.
Yes, now. Use plaster with footprint.
Perfect.
We did it. Save. Save. And this one I want to just save over to. Okay. Now,
I hope we find the foot that matches this.
now we can pick it up.
This plaster is heavy.
Okay.
I hope we find the foot that...
I hope we find the foot. Now back to the rat cave to ask about this paw print. It looks like maybe a skunk or a raccoon paw. To me.
Who are you? Who are you?
Just
I'm
getting them
the
to do it over again.
Who are you?
Rat cloak.
Who are you?
I said I'm the...
Somehow still hasn't gotten wise. Okay, so when I get through here, I hang a left. Up this way, through the big library. Past this hall with these chairs. Down this way. Yes, and here's this door to the mysterious chamber. I got it dialed in now. What else wasn't given sapient and such? I don't know, it hasn't been clear if there's any other non-sapient animals yet besides the little birds. As far as we know, there's no insects or aquatic creatures.
Anything more I can do for you? Have you any clues?
I have.
I found what might be a clue.
Let me see it then.
Good Sist, here is the plaster cast of the footprint. Do you recognize it?
Indeed I do. This print is well known to me. This, together with the sour berries, tells me all I need to know.
Who is it? You must tell me.
Not so fast. My knowledge does not come cheap.
But I have very little money.
The way they're walking
Mentioned
around.
money. It is information that I desire.
What is it you wish to know?
For weeks we have heard rumors of strange goings-on at the court of the Boar King. This has caused great consternation among my people, for we do not trust the boar.
That is a sentiment shared by most races.
I want you to go to the Boar King's court and see what you can find out.
But I was just there.
Redwall disease.
I find that hard to believe. Have you any proof?
I did find this ring at the bottom of his mud bath.
What were you doing in his...
Never mind. It's a long story.
Ah, this is good. This is very good. I mean, this is bad. Do you know what this ring means?
It has the head of a wolf on it, so I assume it belongs to a member of the wolf tribe.
It is more than that. This insignia is that of a wolf captain.
Oh, the way they're pacing around the room.
That means there have been military meetings between the wolf and the boar.
How do you know the ring wasn't stolen? Or maybe the wolf captain lost it?
First, the wolf captain is constantly surrounded by guards. You cannot steal from him. Secondly, the ring cannot be lost because it is never taken off, except under very special circumstances, like the pledging of a very solemn troth.
What kind of troth?
It is that which fills me with fear. Whatever unholy alliance has been formed between the wolf and the boar, it can only mean trouble for the rest of the tribes. And I believe it all revolves around the missing orb.
It all comes back to
it
the
is
orb.
all the more important you tell me what I need to know. The footprint and the sour berries, to whom do they belong?
The footprint belongs to a raccoon.
A raccoon?
A rather large male in his mid-30s, I'd say.
But raccoons are pretty rare in these parts.
This raccoon isn't from these parts. The sour berries only grow at very high altitudes. Most of the raccoons have settled on an island far to the north of the known lands. Whatever raccoon made this footprint obviously brought the berries with him from the north. It is there your answers lie.
Then I had best be on my way. Time grows short. Fare you well, friend Sist. Let us both hope my mission is successful.
Wait! Take this wolf's head ring with you. It may prove valuable. If nothing else, it may provide you with some capital in an emergency.
But this was to be your payment.
The information you brought me is payment enough. Now go, and may Hrome go with you.
Okay. Now, well, what about the bucket? Is this a clue?
This tells me nothing.
Oh, okay. So, how am I supposed to get to the far lands or whatever? There didn't seem to be anywhere else to go on the map out there. Not that way. This way. And then up this way. Mm-hmm. Really did end up wearing a cloak more. Gotten a lot of use out of this cloak. And out of the who's on first bit. That just keeps working on that guy. Ah.
Who are you?
Uh-huh.
Who are you?
I'm the door.
Who are you?
I said I'm the doorkeeper. Who are you?
Who are you?
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Save. Save. So, how do I go anywhere else? So now let's return to this. Oh, there's a cup. Give the cup to a rabbit. Yes, and then they don't have anything for me. Oh, yeah. Import Riff into Fallout or something. So let's see about... Yes, I've seen his room. Ah, to find it, just imagine that Riff has his right hand on the wall and walk forward. Mm-hmm. So, let me go... How do I get the map? Hey, there is someone outside the house? Is there? Maybe not yet. Maybe I'll see her later. How do I get the map? If you have the lens, give it to Tycho. If not, work on repairing the light catcher. How do I repair the light catcher? Who deals in glass? Uh-huh. He is in one of the courtyard shops. There isn't a way to explain this with nudges, so the upcoming hints will be really straightforward. Alright, hit me with it. Give the broken glass to the glassmaster. Agree to meet him at the lodge. Go to the lodge next to the hardware shop outside of the courtyard. Wait. So... But I don't have the light catcher to repair, so let me go back up to him, because I think I need to get the map in order to go somewhere else. But there doesn't seem to be anyone outside of this house right now.
What a great view this place has.
Okay, so...
Hello, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you still here? Have you something else to ask me?
Would you trade the map for a repaired light catcher?
Would you trade the map for a repaired light catcher?
Oh, hey, the map, the
What are
hints
you
are still on
saying?
screen, huh?
I'm saying that I know who can repair the piece from your light catcher. If you allow us to use your map to go into the Wildlands, I will see to it that your light catcher is repaired. Do we have a bargain?
I will make you a counter proposal. While you are getting the piece from my light catcher repaired, I will make you a duplicate of my map. It will be ready by the time you return. Fair enough?
Fair enough. If you wrap the piece of the light catcher so it may be transported safely, we shall be on our way.
The way they're shuffling around the room in a strange way.
My friends, the broken piece is now in your care.
We'll be on our way.
Good luck to you.
Okay. Now I know what to do. Back to the ferret village. To the glass master. Let's save. Ow. Oh, I need to stretch. Oh my god. Okay. I think I might be done pretty soon. Ah. Might be I'm pretty tired. Now, how do I get to the Glassmaster again? It's around here. Over here? Yes. Okay. Let me look at it at this. Anything to say?
What odd pieces of glass.
Good day. May I show you some of my glass items?
Oh, excuse me.
No, thank you. Actually, I have a glass item to show you. We need to have this repaired or have a duplicate made. Can you do it?
These are most unusual. From whence did these pieces come?
An instrument called a light catcher.
This is new to me. To construct a piece to these exact specifications is beyond my skill.
Then we are doomed.
Not so fast. Let us go to the lodge. We can ask Sokka. If she cannot help us, perhaps she will consult the one who knows all.
Ask about the lodge.
What is this lodge you speak of?
The lodge is our gathering place. It is the place where we share information and ideas of how to build things better.
How many are there of you at this lodge?
Sometimes 20, sometimes 30.
23.
We gather there every day before sundown. In fact, the meeting should be starting very shortly.
Who is Sokka?
Sokka is our chief builder and the head of our association.
And she will know how to repair the glass?
If she doesn't, she will have the best chance of finding someone or something who can.
Who is the one who knows all?
The one who knows all speaks to us. He tells us how to build things and answers our questions. However, we do not understand most of what he says.
Where can we find him?
The one who knows all is not in the body. He speaks to us through unit.
Please go on.
Perhaps I've said too much already. I would prefer to let Sokka explain.
Okay.
Then we shall most gratefully meet with you and the others at the lodge.
Okay, let's find the lodge. I was there before. It's just one of these doors. Who knows which one? But inside was like that big meeting room with a big table. And Riff said, "What a big table." That's the shop. Is one of these nearby?
Let's hope we get somewhere with these ferrets.
No, I meant to click on the door. No, not this place. What about this door? Nope. Oh, what about this door? Okay, I give up. Show me. Don't just tell me where the lodge is. Next to the hardware shop, outside of the courtyard. Huh? That's where I was. Or wait, So wait, up here is the courtyard. And this is the hardware store where I got the plaster. So I guess on the other side, over here. Outside of the courtyard. I can't come around this way. Okay, let's see. Oh my god. Oh, it's further. Oh, this. Okay. This must be it. Save.
Let's hope we get somewhere.
Yep. I have to click on the door.
And
Here we
since
go.
there is a large
Ah.
head and a small head on the same hammer, you won't have to carry as many tools.
Friends, may I have your attention? These travelers have come to us with a most perplexing problem.
Indeed. How may we be of help?
Ah, well, let me show you.
No gift will be necessary.
Ah, well, just talk to her.
I am in possession of a most unusual piece of glass.
Yeah, they're
However,
walking
it
around
is
this
broken,
crate.
and I must either get it repaired or have a new one made.
This piece of glass is warped. I cannot clearly see through it.
It is part of a wondrous apparatus called a light catcher. It makes objects that are far away look very near.
That is quite amazing.
Perhaps you could consult the one who knows all.
What do you know of the one who knows all?
Only that you turn to him when all else fails. Please, can you not consult him now? It is a matter of life and death.
Very well. We will show the glass to Unidan.
Wait! Only a member of our guild may speak with the one.
Then he shall be an honorary member.
The rest of us had to pass a test to prove our worthiness. Tradition must be upheld.
Yes, I say we give him our test.
That's right. Even a mere honorary member must pass our test. Test! Test! Test!
Yeah, okay.
What is this test you speak of?
It is a test of your cleverness. If you pass, I will consult on your behalf. If you fail, you must look elsewhere for your solution. This is based on an ancient drawing made by the humans. You must arrange the pieces in their proper place within the frame. Each piece must fit perfectly. They cannot overlap.
Is that right?
Do this, and you will prove your worth.
Then bring on your test.
Very well. Bring on the tanagram.
Yes. Oh, the tangram puzzle. Man. All right. That's pretty good. Well. Can I rotate these or?
Hey, Fox, would you like a hint?
Sure. Well, how do I say yeah? There's no one to click on. Oh. Cyberdemon Princess redeemed Hydrate. Thank you. Salute. Wood clamp. Sea clamp. Yeah, I'll do this puzzle later. It's funny. Yeah, I like the conspiratorial face. Hey, buddy. I can tell you how to solve the tangrams. That fits there.
Hey, you're not supposed to help the applicants.
Oh. Okay, I'll turn down this hint for now. Start over. Wonder. This was pretty good here with this and this on top. And this.
Would you like some help?
Can't stand watching me try to figure this out. Yeah, do you want some help? Do you want? Just let me do it. Let's see. Not yet. Ancient human relic. That fits nicely right there. And that fits there. Okay, hang on. No, now something's not quite right. What if I put this on this side? Hmm.
Guys, this is supposed to be a test.
Say that again, please.
I think the mallet is in the wrong place.
Okay, thanks. Oh, I think that's it. That's all I needed.
Riff, I hereby grant you honorary membership in the Ancient and Honorable Order of Tinkerers, Fabricators, and...
All right, let's get on with it.
Here is Unit. Have you ever seen such a marvel?
I cannot be sure, but I believe that is an orb.
Could it be the Orb of Storms?
Could it be the Orb of Storms?
Not if they've had it as long as they say they have. It must be another orb.
We sometimes refer to it as the Orb of Hands.
This little ball knows everything?
If we ask the question properly, he will give us answers.
This is a magic 8-ball? Get ready to speak with Orb.
Oh, one who knows all, we need your help. These travelers have come many miles to ask you a question. Speak to them and give them the benefit of your vast knowledge.
Unit functioning. Input query.
Oh, okay.
What?
That means you may ask your question.
This is not a magic 8-ball.
Oh, one who knows all, I bow to you.
Correct.
What?
Bending of torso at waist and lowering until perpendicular with standing surface, returning to original position, correctly identified as bow.
I told you we don't always understand him.
We were wondering if you could identify these.
Composition of object. Amorphous inorganic mixture of silicates formed by a fusion of silica and oxides of boron, with potassium as a flux and lime as a stabilizer.
What do the glass pieces do?
But what does it do?
Objects do nothing. They are inanimate.
Can you tell us how to make another?
Can you tell us how to make another?
State origin of glass.
It goes inside of a tube.
It goes inside of a tube.
Insufficient information.
It's part of an instrument.
It is part of an instrument called a light catcher.
Term light catcher unknown. Further information required.
It, brings things far away near.
Insufficient information.
Perhaps light catcher is not the proper name.
You could be right. If the apparatus is as old as you say it is,
oh, there's another option.
One may know it by a different name.
Then there must be a record of it.
Those records would be ancient. Where would they be?
If anyone has records going back that far, it would be the rats.
Okay, okay. Okay, so... anything else to say from her?
Where does Unit live?
It is kept in a hiding place where no one would ever think of looking. We bring him out to talk to the One, and to see him sparkle.
You call Unit it and move it about, yet you say he speaks to you.
He does not live as you or I live. He is beyond life and death.
What kind of morph is the one who knows all?
He is not morph, he is knowledge. We understand little of what he says, but sometimes in his words we find the answers to our building problems.
How does he speak to you?
He speaks to us through Unit. We do not know if the One is far away, and we only hear his voice through Unit. Or, if Unit actually contains his essence, We only know that the One is pure wisdom.
Okay.
Where did the One come from?
No one knows. Unit was found among some ruins and brought to our village by our ancestors long ago.
How old is he, it?
There is talk he may go back to the time of the humans.
Oh, them again.
Anyway, records of him go back as far as our own history. He is our best kept secret.
So, you know, don't tell anyone.
The Lodge can often be frustrating. Don't lose heart.
I'm sure if they had something to say, they would already have said it.
I wonder if these guys are handy around the house.
Perhaps this excellent craftsman will provide a solution to our problems.
Okay, well now we go and talk to the rats again about... we need the word for telescope. Excuse me. Okay. To the cave.
Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
I said I'm the doorkeeper. Who are you?
Really funny that this orb is like a shitty one because it talks too sciencey, yeah. Keep making only right turns. Keep your right hand on the wall. Your right paw. In we go. That was easy this time.
Anything more I can do for you?
Wait.
Anything more I can do for you?
Ask about what is telescope.
We must find out what this confounded thing is before we continue. It is like no glass I have ever seen, but the pieces fit together to form a circle.
So I see. I have seen something like this before. When I was young, I was sent to study ruins believed left by the humans. Where is that book? The sign out front read observatory and contained the most wondrous things. One of them was a huge round tube with glass of differing thickness throughout it.
Was it a light catcher?
Not exactly. From what I understood, it was more of a light bender. But it made the stars seem close enough to touch. Ah, I remember. It was called a telescope, and the piece of glass called a lens.
I will return to the orb and see if it recognizes
Scope, telescope, and lens.
I am in your debt, friend Sist.
Okay, now get out of here. Leave this place. Okay. Now walking back out of the caves again. We have to go through this little maze every time. And on the way out, keep your left hand on the wall and turn wherever you can. Not this way. Wait. Yeah, this is not a path. Yeah. What are those pits? I don't know. I can't interact with them. Maybe there are wells, or maybe they throw you down there for some reason. And put you in the device.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who
It's
are you?
quiet in there and they
I
come back out
said
into
I'm
this and it
doorkeeper.
jump scares me.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Okay, now I'm going back to the ferrets. Because now I learned the word for telescope and lens. Now, where's the courtyard building? This is it? No, wait, I'm going to the lodge, which is outside of the courtyard building. Trotting along here. Tip tap, tip tap.
Tell us about the lens.
Accessing. Correct. Item is a lens with a refractive index of 1.52. Lens conforms to formula 1 over f times quantity n minus 1 times quantity 1 over r1 minus 1 over r2, where n is the refractive index of the glass, r1 the radius, f is focal point, and r2 the radius of the second surface.
Yes.
Can you tell us how to make another?
State origin of glass.
Telescope. It's a lens from a telescope.
Theoretically possible to make if specifications followed exactly.
Glassmaster, can you do it?
I'll do what I can. Very well, Unit. Suppose you and I get to work.
Sometime later.
Glassmaster, what news have you? Have you been successful?
Well, yes and no.
I like the first part best.
I was able to construct the lens from the instructions given by Unit. However, it is still too rough. Unit says I need polishing rouge to polish the lens to its proper smoothness, but I have none.
Is there anything we can use as a substitute?
Not to my knowledge. I am unfamiliar with the use of rouge.
Rouge. Good thing the new moon is far away. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be keeping track of time. Fuck. Okay.
Tell me, Glassmaster, what is your opinion?
Perhaps I can try a harsher polish on the lens. It may help it, but it may also ruin it beyond repair.
What are the chances for success?
Slim. Very slim.
Friend Sokka, what is your opinion?
Perhaps there is a substitute we can use for polishing rouge.
But we're not even sure what polishing rouge is. We certainly don't know what to substitute for it.
Perhaps the one who knows all can tell us.
Oh, magic conch shell.
Yeah, excuse me, Orb.
Unit functioning.
Unit, we have no polishing rouge. Is there anything we can substitute for it?
Qualities and properties of rouge can only be duplicated by soil composed solely of red clay, which is ground into the finest powder. Clay must be pure and free of any chunks. Any imperfection in the substance will result in damage to glass.
Then we may be doomed. I know of no clay.
I know of no clay.
And where can we find this pure red clay?
Location unknown.
Unknown?
Pockets are known to exist in this area, but exact locations are unknown.
This game seems so comfy. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Chilling out and just kind of watching it happen, right?
Glassmaster, any ideas?
Fine red clay. I wouldn't know where to find it.
Sokka, do you know where the clay might be?
I have no idea.
Ia,
Oh,
can you
Ak
think of
is
any
last on
place
the
for
list.
red clay?
No, I can't.
He will know, because it's like mud.
I can't remember red clay anywhere we've been.
Neither can I, except in the Boar King's mud bath.
What?
Yes, that's what the Boar King uses to make his special mud. Finely ground red clay.
Do you mean that I was up to my waist in red clay and didn't even know it? No. No.
What will you do now? The last time we saw the Boar King, we barely escaped with our lives. We dare not try it again.
What will you do?
The only thing we can do.
Go on. What? Yeah, I guess we go back to the Boar King. Okay. Now, let's see, back this way. What's the fastest way to get back out of town from here? So yeah, when you come into this road, the first door that you see on the right there is the lodge. We must return to the castle of the Boar King and ask him for a little bit of his precious, precious mud.
I really don't want to go in there, but I suppose I'll have to.
Let's see, do they have any commentary?
Home sweet home.
So this is what the Boars call...
Yeah, okay.
Well, if it isn't the little thief again.
I wonder what he wants this time.
Ha 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 ha!
Oh, please, Sergeant Ock, have mercy on me. Please don't make me go in front of the Boar King and plead my case.
But...
Please, don't make me go into his throne room. You are so strong and I am so weak. As much as I fear you, I fear the Boar King even more. Have mercy!
What are you...
Please, Sergeant Ock, do not drive us so hard. We have been walking many days to get here and are fatigued beyond words. We cannot keep up with you. Please, we must rest.
Rest? You want rest? I have no time for rest. You, Fox, get to the throne room. The king will enjoy watching you grovel. Now, you two, open the gate. Go ahead, Riff.
In we go. Okay. Walk to end of hallway. Walk to left hallway. Walk to end of hallway. Walk to right hallway.
Your Majesty, it is the Fox, Rick.
Excuse me.
He requests an audience with you.
A fox? He just doesn't learn, does he? Very well. Send him in. It will amuse me.
Your Majesty.
Tempting fate, my young foolish friend. Why are you here?
I was going to come in here and beg for mercy. I was going to plead for clemency. I was going to grovel at your feet and appeal to you for the release of my friend. I was going to strip myself of every vestige of dignity I have left for your pleasure.
Goodness.
But now, I don't think I'm going to.
Did I miss something?
Look at mud in fur.
What an odd red color. It's getting pretty hard and dry, though.
Awesome. Okay. I was sure that I remembered, oh, I still have the bucket from making the plaster. So, I must have to scoop up the clay in the bucket. But no. Okay, back to the ferrets to display for them my red mud. Oh, my muddied up fur. Save. Wait, go back. Give mud and fur to Glassmaster.
This is excellent. Exactly what Unit requested.
A short time later.
So this is the lens. It's beautiful. What an odd design. How does it work?
The lodge can often be frustrating. Don't lose heart.
Talk to her
I
again.
think we've helped you all we can.
I think so.
I think Unit must need a rest by now. I know I do.
Very well. We've got what we needed. Now I can bring this back to Tycho, the dog man, and fix his telescope, which we now know the word for.
Hello, sir.
Ah, it's you. I was beginning to think I'd never see you again.
That thought crossed our minds several times as well.
Well, did you do it? Did you fix my light catcher?
That I did, sir.
Wonderful, wonderful. How I've longed to see my beloved horizon. The stars, the moon. Oh, how can I ever thank you?
By fulfilling your part of the bargain.
Yes, we want the map.
Of course, it's right here. In fact, I've only now finished it. A traveler was through a couple of days ago. He was from the north and was on his way back there. He gave me a great deal of information, which I've included on this map.
How fortunate.
Yes, in fact, he was quite forthcoming with his information. For a raccoon.
A raccoon?
That's right, a big fellow too. I told him about your quest, and he was quite interested in it. That's when he started giving me all the information.
Tycho, can you remember which additions you made from the raccoon's information?
Why, yes, I can.
Kindly remove them from the map. This information I do not trust. The trail is warmer than we thought.
It's ready.
Okay, I just deleted all that stuff.
We've not a moment to waste. Let us be off.
Okay, here's the map.
Let's see where we are.
Oh, we can look at a map. This is cool. So, but you can
Let's
just
see where we are.
Let me look at it. I can't like mouse over it or anything, but I can look at it. So down the bottom of the map, that's where we are. There's like a little, like a tent with a flag atop of it, and that's the fair. And then that circle is the sanctuary where the orb is. And then there's the cave. And then at the southernmost shore, there's the ferret village. And then across that little bay is the king, the Boar King's castle. And then everything else north, there's a lot more. And that, I think, is a good time for me to call it quits, because I'm tired. All right. This game is pretty interesting. I'm enjoying playing some olden adventure game. I haven't really played one of these before. So, this is enjoyable, and it's so very furry. Or good or ill. The primary problem is the red wall disease it has of the fantasy racism, but otherwise, I really like the sprite work is great, and voice acting is entertaining. So now, I'll curl up for a nap in my little fox den. And before that, Dora3 is streaming. She is playing Tulip with Monkey Mikey. So go say hey. See you later.